my name is Sonya Bledsoe, and I want to talk to you about my student, Sydney. Started working with Sydney when she was in first grade. She was a very quiet, solemn child. Reading, letters, writing did not come easy for her. She was a very sweet child, but had very little to say and seemed to be angry. Worked with her for a few years in an inclusion classroom because that was the model at the time for special ed delivery. And it just didn't seem to work for her. Nothing was sticking. This went on for years, it seemed, and she got by, but she didn't ever make any real gains. On our district benchmark scores, she never scored above the 8th percentile. When she was in 6th grade, she started with a box set, I'm going to call it, and she made a little bit of gain. She finally made it up to about the 19th percentile, but her reading was so labored. She had to go through and code and mark every single word before she could read it. There was no fluency at all. Her comprehension was good if you read out loud to her, but she was just not able to read on her own. Sight words also were very hard for Sydney. She just had great difficulty with everything that she did. So I took some training that was offered by our local Board of Education in seeing stars and visualize, verbalize, and spent a week doing that one summer and came back in the fall and worked with some younger students. Really had some good success with it, enjoyed teaching it, and it was a lot of fun. I was working with Sydney and one other boy at that time in that other box program, and she and the boy wanted to know what were in those other boxes. And so I told them about seeing stars, and I said, do you want to try it? It's kind of like starting over, but we can try that and see if you like it, we'll keep on. So we gave it a little trial, and they loved it. And you could see growth almost immediately. When I gave Sydney the star word test, she cried because she couldn't read those words, and she asked me, should I know these words? And I said, yes. And she missed probably 10 words out of the first column of words. So we kept on working and going through the syllable cards and going through the coaching, and it was just great for Sydney. At the end of the year, Sydney made it up to the 29th percentile on our district benchmarking, and that was the best that she had ever done. I think it was 29th. It could have been 20th. But anyway, she made great gains. By the time that school started back, she had read quite a bit over the summer and made it up to the 31st percentile. By Christmas, we were still working really hard, and we were one-on-one at this point, and she made it up to the 71st percentile. She was so proud of herself, and I was so proud for her that we both cried. Just last week, we did that district benchmarking again, and she has maintained her score. She is at the 70th percentile. She is so proud of herself. We are reading novels together. She's hoping to start on Harry Potter novels this summer, and she now has a future. I told her, you're college material now. You're going to get to do something really great with your life. And she wants to do something in the area of art. So I think that's really going to be great for her. She's a wonderful child, and I'm so very proud that I got to have the training in seeing stars so that I got to make a difference in her life. Sydney can now see the stars. Thank you.